Somebody like Jeff was a severe drug addict. He never seemed to be able to get away from it, and never. The pain seemed to keep motivating him back to the opiates, and I told him for years that it was going to kill him. And what happens is, like with most opiate addicts, eventually they take a little too much, not much more than usual, often, and they aspirate from what's in their mouth gets into their lungs. That causes a rapidly progressing and overwhelming pneumonia that they usually don't know they have because they're sort of too out of it as the drug. And then by the time they get to the hospital, it's too late. That is what happened with Jeff. He went into overwhelming pneumonia. They induced a coma initially. There's no evidence that he ever intentionally overdosed. And then when they laid the coma up to see if he would come out, there was really not much left behind. And by then, the sepsis, the overwhelming infection through his body, had been present for so long that there was just no coming back. Much do you reach out?
That's really messed up.
Yeah, not personally, but
it's somebody that everybody loves. I mean, it's hard not to love that guy. But, you know, we deal with this all the time. Well, Peter, you're a recovering addict.
Right. And as someone who is an addict and is a proud member of the recovery community,
love my co-host right there.
The problem, the plague that is the opiate-based painkillers.
Yeah.
I never in a million years thought that it would reach this level. So when I first started toying with the idea of getting clean about 10 years ago, I was surprised to meet someone at a meeting who was dealing with opiates.
There's mostly cocaine and heroin.
Yeah, you know the standard, cocaine, methamphetamine, and now when I go to meetings, I know I have to search out people that aren't dealing with pill popping. It's become an American plague, and knowing firsthand the workings of an addict's mind, I can fully understand how someone can convince themselves. As an addict, you're already defensive, and you justify your use to begin with.
Yeah.
Now you put your signature on that and a stamp of approval.
It's on, game on.
It's true.
And if you have pain, you have some legitimate pain needs, somebody says this is the only way you're going to be okay. And with addicts, too, the pain amplifies with the
That was my question, Dr. Drew, is that at what point does that become psychosomatic and you start inventing the pain only to feed
It's not psychosomatic, it's that the misery of pain is actually amplified by opiates. There's an affective component of pain, there's the misery of it that's deeply amplified by use of opiates in the addict brain, and so the drive goes up and up with time, and it's just, I just want people to remember, opiate addiction is a deadly disease. People all the time, we are dealing with a fatal illness, more likely to the vast majority of cancers. That is the fact, and I love the patient today. And frankly, I'm sick of it. I'm tired. It makes me angry almost more than anything else. So please, if you know somebody with opioid addiction, get them to care. Go to an AA meeting, raise your hand, and let's say a prayer for Jeff and his family.